Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. In this video I'm going to be reviewing a luxury black owned brand by McGrath, the Celestial Odyssey Luxe Quad eyeshadow palette. So if you want to see what I think about this eyeshadow palette and the looks that I'm able to create from this eyeshadow palette, stay tuned.
This is my very first time trying any products by McGrath. Of course, this is my first time reviewing a McGrath on my channel, and I'm excited to really be reviewing this product. So if you don't know, McGrath is a British makeup artist, and her products are literally everywhere. You can find them all over YouTube. It's like her makeup has just definitely blown up over the years, and so many people are using her products. Now, her products are definitely in the luxury makeup brand category. So her makeup brand is in there with the likes of Dolce & Gabbana, Charlotte Tilbury, Chanel, Estee Lauder, those types of luxury makeup brands where you're going to be spending a lot of money for the products that she is creating. So definitely keep that in mind. That is the main reason why I haven't purchased anything from McGrath, because her products are very expensive. The most expensive makeup product that I have in my makeup collection right now is my Bobbi Brown BB cream that was $42. That is the most expensive product that I have in my makeup collection, and I was very reluctant to buy that particular product, but I did end up buying it because I felt like it was going to be an investment in the long run, and that one little tube has literally lasted me a couple of years, so I'm still using it. But as far as like spending a whole lot of money, particularly for eyeshadows, no way. I do not have any eyeshadow in my makeup collection that is over $15. I mean, a negative. So when I looked at the products and was going to review her products, I really had to like get my mind right to be like, okay, what am I actually going to want to spend? As you all know, on my channel I do review black owned products, and so I definitely thought to myself, if I'm going to spend a lot of money on a makeup product, I'm definitely going to spend money on a black owned makeup product. So that put my mind at ease a little bit, but it was still very difficult for me to press the pay button on the website because this product was not cheap. So now that I have gone through all of that, let's go ahead and get into the review of the McGrath Celestial Odyssey Quad eyeshadow palette. So this is what the eyeshadow looks like. It comes in this box, and this is the Celestial Odyssey Luxe Quad, and this has been out, I don't know, for a couple of months now, so I'm definitely late to the game, but better late than never is what they always say. So this is what the box looks like, and it is a very cute little box. It's pink, which is my favorite color. It has these very intricate designs on it. It looks like a crown is on here and diamonds and things like that. So the box itself is already screaming luxury. So let's go ahead and open it up. And I got this from Zalando. I think that's how you say it. I'm probably mispronouncing it. But because I live overseas, the only places where I can get the McGrath products are Sephora, and that is the Sephora for overseas, not in the States. I can't get that website actually. And there's a place over here called Douglas, and then there's Zalando. So all of my makeup products that I have been ordering them from Zalando, because a lot of makeup products that are in the States, they actually settle on that website, and it gets here in a very quick amount of time. And a lot of their products are from Sephora, so it's almost like an Amazon type of website if you've ever been on there. And basically Sephora, obviously they get it from Sephora, but it's through that particular website. So that's where I got this. So this is what the outside of the eyeshadow case looks like. Very luxurious, black lacquer. And then it has a protective thing here that has her name on it. Already I am like, yeah, I'm already impressed, okay? I'm impressed because this is my first time having a luxurious product like this, so I am already impressed, okay? So the back shows the names of the products. You have the names of the eyeshadows. You have Lunar Legend, Sienna Rose, Mink Dust, Cyber Bronze. And then of course it tells you, gives you use without caution, shade throwing and eye ecstasy may result with prolonged use, which is definitely very cute touch to this case. So let me go ahead and open it up so that you can see what the eye palette looks like. So this is what the eye palette looks like, and it has a mirror that comes with it, which is definitely a great feature to have on an eyeshadow palette. And let's go ahead and start talking about the actual eyeshadows. So in the eyeshadow palette, you have the rose. There's a rose color here that is a matte color. You have a rose color up on the top that is a shimmery color. You got a goldish color down here at the bottom, and then you have sort of like a light goldish color up at the top, and they're all shimmery colors, and then you have a matte color. All right, so let's go ahead and create a look number one with this palette. So when you get an eyeshadow palette like this where you have these colors, like very similar colors, you would think that it would be difficult for you to create a palette with it, but it's actually a lot easier than when you get palettes that have like a black or a blue or a gray. Because to me that's a little bit more difficult to try to create looks with it. But when they are so close together in color, it's so easy for you to come up with different types of combinations to complement each other to create different types of eyeshadow looks. And so with an eyeshadow being this expensive, and I forgot to say how much this eyeshadow palette was, so let me go ahead and tell y'all how much this eyeshadow palette is. This eyeshadow palette over here overseas was 64 euros. That is the equivalency of $72. Yes, you heard me right, for this eye palette. And so $72. Am I not going to get as many different looks? I'll probably be wearing this makeup, this eyeshadow look, and this eyeshadows every single day because I want to get the wear out of it. All right, so I'm going to be sharing with you all 3 different looks that you can get with this particular eyeshadow palette. With this eyeshadow palette being so expensive, I just feel like you should get the most out of it as you can. And if you're able to know that you can mix and match the colors together to create these different looks, then of course you're going to get a lot more wear out of it, a lot more use out of it. Of course, these eyeshadow palettes can also be combined with other eyeshadow palettes as well. But if you're just someone who maybe is into minimalist makeup, or you don't like to create makeup looks from different type of eyeshadow palettes, I'm just going to show you just 3 different looks that you can create with this one palette from Pat McGrath. So the first eyeshadow look I'm just going to go in with this with the, I think it's the Lunar, this is the Mink Dust one, and I'm just going to go ahead and dip my brush in there. And this is a lot of fallout coming from this particular eyeshadow palette, so be very careful. I would advise for you to apply this when you don't have your foundation on, because there is a lot of fallout and it is going to be very messy. So I'm just going to dip that brush in there, and then I'm just going to tap it against the eyeshadow container to get off some of that excess eyeshadow. I'm also going to kind of dab it on the back of my hand, which is going to get out a lot more excess. And now I'm just going to take that and I'm going to apply that all over my lid. And I am using a pat motion, a pat motion to apply this to my eyelid. I definitely want to keep that color, that pigment color shining through. Now this color right now is definitely a very a bold type of burgundy color. Very great transition color as well. well that you can transition with a lot of different type of eyeshadow looks. What I'm really loving about this burgundy is that it is very easy for me to apply over my lid, which is also a great thing when you're looking for eyeshadow palettes. So please keep that in mind when you are purchasing this. The color is beautiful. The way it is applying to my lid is also beautiful as well. And so yes, I'm just going to continue patting this on my eye, and now I'm going to go to the other eye and I'm going to do the same type of motion with this eye as well. Now, with any type of makeup look, when you are using a new eyeshadow palette, this is the perfect time where you want to experiment with different types of looks, experiment with different types of colors, and just really see all the fun that you can get with this eyeshadow palette. And I think this eyeshadow palette is going to be very fun because of the colors, the shimmery colors mixed with the matte colors. It's just a lot of different things that you can do with this eyeshadow palette. So after I finished applying the Mink Dust color to my eyelid, and I'm just going to go in with my flat brush, I am going to spray just a little bit of this Fix and Spray on there, and then I'm going to dip that into the Lunar Legend color. And the reason why I am spritzing it with a little bit of Fix and Spray is just to really clump that glitter together, clump that shimmer together, so I can place it exactly on my lid the way I want it to be. Now, this glitter color is a very pigmented glitter color. A lot of times when I've used other glitter colors, they're not very good at clumping together. They don't look they look more shimmery than glittery. And this particular eyeshadow looks a little bit more glittery than it does shimmery. So you definitely still need to watch out for the fallout. There's still a lot of fallout in the glitter. The color itself is going very nicely on top of the eyelid. I will say, however, that if you decide to use this without spraying it with a Fix and Prime, it definitely would spread a little bit better. It would definitely give you a little bit more of an evenly spread of that glittery color, whereas adding this Fix and Prime really does place it on my lid. It doesn't go anywhere else. It doesn't spread anywhere else. It's going to be very difficult for me to blend this in if I wanted to. So just be careful, just depending on what type of the look that you are going for. And after I have applied this glitter to my lid, I'm just going to go ahead. I'm not going to put any eyeliner on for this because I think the eyeliner is really going to take away from the eyeshadow look, for one. And for two, I just feel like that the eyeliner is going to be difficult to actually place on top of this glitter eyeshadow. I just don't feel like that it's something I want to add to this eyeshadow look. Of course, you are able to add eyeliner if you would like to. I would definitely make sure to use a liquid eyeliner, however, to apply over this glitter, because if it's a pencil, I just don't see it gliding as smoothly or of that color being as pigmented the eyeliner as it would be if it was a liquid eyeliner. So this is look number one with the Pat McGrath Celestial Odyssey quad eyeshadow palette. Very simple type of look with the glitter on top of the eyeshadow. Altogether, I do love the way these colors are kind of coming together. I think they complement each other nicely, and I do love the way they are on my eyelids. So let's go ahead and go on to look number two. Alright, so look number two, I'm going to go in with that Mink Dust, and I'm going in with an angled brush, and I'm going to go and apply that color to the outer corner of my eye. I'm not going to get too far over, just going to go right there. And now I'm just going to go in with that fluffy brush, and I'm just going to blend that out, particularly on the corner of my eye. And then I'm just going to pat right here in the middle to kind of blend it on this part as well. And now I'm going in with the Cyber Bronze color, and I'm taking my flat brush and I'm going into my concealer. Actually my eye primer, not my concealer. And now I'm just going to take that brush and I'm going to apply it to the corner of my eye, and then I'm going to take it all the way and meet that burgundy color on the on the end there. And basically this concealer is going to allow that color that I'm going to be placing, that Cyber Bronze, to really stick on there and stay in place. Definitely don't want it to be mixing with that color that is on the edge of my, or the outer corner of my eye, that Mink Dust color. And now that I've added the eyeshadow primer to that inner corner of my eye, stopping at the bronze, the burgundy color, and now I'm just going to go in with that Cyber Bronze, and I'm going to go on top of that eyeshadow primer. And this color is absolutely beautiful, very pigmented color, very in your face, vibrant gold color, that is definitely going to put together, or just to really bring out any type of outfit or any type of look that you're trying to create with this eyeshadow palette. And these two colors, as you can see, complement each other beautifully. I love the way that it is actually going onto my eyelid. I think that this shimmery color definitely is going to give a whole different look, of course, than the color that I used before, as far as the color of it, the way that it looks. So yeah, very beautiful combination between these two colors. The main difference that I can see about this that particular Cyber Bronze and the Lunar Legend is that the Cyber Bronze is a shimmery color, as you can see when I was applying it to my eye. Very beautiful gold bronzy shimmery color, which goes on a lot differently than the Lunar Legend. And the Lunar Legend is just definitely glitter, and so the fallout of that was a lot more than the Cyber Bronze. The Cyber Bronze, when I sprayed it with that fixing spray and applied that eye color, it actually stuck to the brush, and it actually went on very smoothly onto my eyelid. It did not have any fallout, where the other one is sort of a glitter consistency. So keep that in mind. That also will go into what type of look that you want when you're able to know the type of consistency between those two different types of eyeshadow colors. So this is the last look of number 3. I'm going to go back in with that angled brush, and I'm going to go ahead and start with that Mink Dust again, that Mink Dusk color again, and I'm going to go and I'm going to apply this to the outer corner and inner corner of my eye. So now I'm going to take the same brush, and I'm going to go ahead and take away any harsh lines, just trying to blend it in just a little bit of that color on the outer corner and inner corner of my eye. And now I'm just going to go in, taking my flat brush again and spraying a little bit of that fixing spray on there. And now I'm just going to go in with that last color, and that last color is the Sienna Rose, and I'm going to place that Sienna Rose right in the middle, in between those two colors. And I'm just going to see how this color is compared to the other two glittery colors that I have used from the palette. And I'm just going to place that right in the middle. And what I can see about this color is it too is a little shimmery color like the Cyber Bronze color. It's not as pigmented as that color is, but it definitely does not give a lot of fallout like that first glittery color that I used in the eyeshadow palette. And now I'm going to take that blending brush. I'm just going to blend everything together. And of course, you can add some mascara to your eyes as well. So this is the third look for this eyeshadow palette. All right, you all. So that is all the looks from the Pat McGrath eyeshadow palette. I showed you all the Celestial Odyssey Luxe Quad eyeshadow palette. Overall, I think it's a very beautiful eyeshadow palette. If you are looking for just a very complimentary, rose glittery type of eyeshadow palette, this definitely is an eyeshadow palette for you. It is expensive, but if you are into luxury brands, you enjoy trying them out, you enjoy supporting Black-owned brands, you want to try something new, then yes, give a Pat McGrath a try. If you want to see how this luxury makeup brand compares to the drugstore brands that you're using, this is also just a great one to try. The other ones that she has are much more expensive than this one, so if you don't want to spend hundreds of dollars for an eyeshadow makeup palette, but you are still wanting to try eyeshadow palette by Pat McGrath, I definitely would give the quads a try. They are the cheapest one that you can buy, and try to look for some deals on Sephora, some coupons, 10% off or whatever, that could definitely save you some money if you are wanting to try this particular eyeshadow palette. I am going to be incorporating a lot more newer makeup products here on my channel because I feel like that women my age, we really are trying to find what makeups work for us, what doesn't work for us. So I would try to bring some new products in as much as I can. So you can go ahead and add to the comment section any products that you would like for me to review, whether they're Black owned or not Black owned. If there's something that you want me to review, luxury brands, drugstore brands, leave them down in the comment section. So I did like this palette. I did like the palette. I don't like the price of it, but I do like the colors. I do like the way I was able to create 3 different looks from this. I do feel like that I can get a lot of different wears just combining this with different types of eyeshadow palette that I already have on hand. So I don't think that I wasted my money purchasing this product. I think that I will be able to get a lot of wear out of this product. All right, you all, that is it for this review. Thank you all for watching. I am Michelle Mazelleغ. Make sure that you like and subscribe. I will see you all in the next video. Bye.